Alright, so this video is to the United Nations. I will open my comment section so that it will be tagged heavily. This video is not to call for help or assistance. This video is for you people to go back to Borno State government and collect back your $6 million that you donated. This morning, I sent somebody at 12 a.m. this morning to go and check the status and situation of things of those people that made people start donating money. And as at 12 a.m. this morning, being 18th September 2024, this is the status of things.
VDM, I actually want to use this opportunity to appreciate you. I appreciate your courage, your boldness to call on United Nations, because I think it is high time that we start asking right questions in Africa. What is happening is not normal, because you cannot tell me that as big as United Nations are, as big as all these international organizations are, that they don't do follow-up on donations. They don't do follow-up on palliatives and aids they give. You see IMF, you see European Union, United Nations, and all other international organizations. It seems they know clearly what they are doing in Africa, because this is not funny anymore. Are you asking them to come back and take that loan? Do you think they will come back? They will never come back to take that loan. Instead, if there's anything like extended flooding in other parts of the country, believe me, they are going to make another donation next week. More donations, more money. I don't want to talk about the private individuals that donated, because that one is their money. They have the right over their money, where they want to donate it and who they want to give. But I'm talking about all these international organizations that claim that they care about Africans. What are you doing? You all know, at least confirmed by one of your presidents, that Nigeria is fantastically corrupt. And these are the same Nigerian politicians that you are giving these millions of dollars donations without follow-up, without verification, without asking further questions after that. We want you to give us loan anyhow. Somebody came to you for loan to construct a railway. After 5 to 10 years, nothing to show for it. The same person comes back to you again and say, give me money to build airport. You are still giving another loan without asking what happened to the previous money I gave to you. Who does that? These are the same people that corruption is actually a serious crime in their countries. If they ever find you embezzling money, it's serious offense in their country. If they ever find you guilty of anything like embezzlement, my brother, you are going to jail. Then how come that if there is embezzlement on your own money, on your donation on loan, you keep quiet, you pretend as if you didn't know? Is it that you are actually trying to use that money to hold us Africans down forever? Is it that you don't really listen to what is happening in Africa? Or is it that you believe that if you make those donations, if you withdraw from United Nations and make donations to all these African countries and African leaders, they will embezzle the money and then reinvest it back into your country on private accounts? Because that's exactly what is going to happen. Certainly you know that this money will be embezzled, and you don't get to ask questions, because you certainly know that this money will be embezzled and sent back to private accounts in foreign countries, in your countries, because definitely they are not going to save it in Nigeria. That's why you keep donating. It's not fair. I don't want to talk about country to country donation, because that one is purely transactional. We know that. Because when a country gives you, like all this Western country gives you money, definitely is that for your ally or continuous loyalty. Because me and you knows that there is no free meal in international relations. That's normal. We know that one. So I don't want to talk about countries donating to Nigeria or anything. No. I'm talking about all these big international organizations making donations and then paying deaf ears. These are the same countries and the same organization that when Twitter was banned in Nigeria, they bombarded Nigerian government, mounting so much pressure on Nigerian government to unban Twitter, because they believe that there must be freedom of speech, because it is our fundamental human right. Have you ever asked what happens to us after speaking? What about the fundamental freedom after the speech? Look at what happened at NSAS. What has they done about it till today? What justice has those people got? What pressure did we see from them? But if it's for Twitter, is it because it's an American company? So all you people care is that the company should keep making its money in Nigeria. But you don't care what happens to Nigeria after speaking on that same Twitter. You don't care. All you care is that they should unban, and then you speak, and after speaking, what happens to you? That is the most important thing. Some people in Nigeria that spoke are actually in prison today. Some have actually lost their lives. So I actually believe that there's something going on here, and I hope that the actual quarters hears what I just said here, because our people needs to know. Our people needs to start asking right questions. It's important. I love your courage to call out United Nations, because this is the right time to do it. Keep making donations after donations with nothing to show for it, and you keep donating, no questions. Is that right? Thank you, my people, and God bless you. And I hope that this time around something different will be done. I hope that this time around that we get the result that we all ask for. Thank you, and God bless you all.